So the casting, I understand Jennifer auditioned for you via Skype.
It was a first for me, yeah. I had to learn how to use Skype. But Jennifer had the internet in Louisville, Kentucky, at her parents' home. And she was, quite frankly, it was like a formality. I didn't think she was really a contender. It was sort of like a sort of just saying, oh, let's see what happens. We had 3 very serious contenders. We had a lot of major actresses in town interested in the role, from Angelina Jolie to some other very big stars, because it's a dimensional role, for a young woman. And Jennifer, we thought, frankly, was too young. And she just put on the makeup. She really showed up as the character. She really tried hard to get the role, and she just knocked us out. She has a presence about her, and an emotion that's very available. She's a little bit like her character. She's not neurotic. She's direct. She speaks her mind, and she's kind of confident and fearless, but so far not in an obnoxious way. So she has a lot of power coming her way that she's going to have to deal with. We saw her become a woman before our eyes. I mean, she's kind of has an ageless quality about her, which is sort of remarkable. Harvey said, isn't she too young? I said, I don't know, she could be 20, she could be 40. She seems like, and I said, look for yourself. And I showed him the Skype, and he was like, wow. And she kind of just jumps out at you. So that was a blessing for us to find our Tiffany, And we watched her. She came onto the set saying to Bradley Cooper, "Wow, what's it like for people to take pictures of you?" And by the end of the shoot, I think she knew herself what it was like for people to take pictures of her, and now she can't get rid of people taking pictures of her.
So what about Bradley? I mean, obviously we know Jennifer Lawrence can act. We saw Winter's Bone, and you've got people like Nero and Jackie Weaver. I mean, I have to say, for me, I didn't know Bradley Cooper had it in him. Did you?
I did, just the way I knew that Amy Adams had it in her, in The Fighter. There were many doubters. I knew from having many meals with Amy who she was. And that same kind of thing happened with Bradley Cooper. People said, Amy Adams, the princess from Enchanted. I'm not going to believe her as a barmaid bitch in Lowell, Massachusetts. I said, well, go see the movie. Or Christian Bale having a goofy warmth to him. So I welcome that as a director. I welcome the opportunity to surprise audiences with a performance that they don't see coming, and to sort of turn out an actor in new ways. Bradley, I knew, could be credibly, intimidatingly angry from Wedding Crashers. Because to me, he was like, I thought, that seems like an angry guy to me. And I kind of met the guy off the camera as well as the guy on the camera. And I told him that when I met him, and his reaction just made me more interested in him for the part, because his reaction was not at all defensive. He said that he had been an angry guy at the time, and that he had been less happy, and that he had weighed 30 pounds more. So far, I'm like the character. And he had substance issues, which is different, but he was dealing with different things in his life, and he was so open about it, and he was so vulnerable about it, and so honest. And that I saw that combined with the scary, angry thing he had done, I thought, well, that's really interesting. And there's nothing like the hunger in an actor when he really, really, really wants it bad, because that matched up the hunger of the character. The character wanted it bad. He wanted to get his life back really bad. And that lined up perfectly. And Bradley's a very generous and selfless actor. He wasn't squeamish about the dancing. Some actors were squeamish, and they were like, God, I don't want to dance. That would have been much harder. He was just game for all of it. He helped everybody, and the fact that he had a relationship with Mr. De Niro didn't hurt. They made Limitless together, and they had a father-son type thing. Mr. De Niro and I had been friends for about 12 years, and he has had family experiences such as I have, and so it was very personal to him as well. And when I met him at his home to discuss the script in my own life, he cried, and I thought this meant that he was really taking the project seriously, and it was personal to him, and he did. I think it shows up, on the screen.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, it seems like the most substantial, committed performance that we've seen from him in years.